between the Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to
Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Tuesday night at Miller Park. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Oh, boy, the wind is blowing out. Matt, I'm telling you, as a hitter, it is like the best thing that has ever happened. It's like a birthday gift that you weren't expecting. When the wind's blowing out, you know if you just touch it just enough, that ball may go out of the ballpark. Because you know everybody wants to hit home runs.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Batting second here tonight.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. The 0-1 takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn. So striding forward now, Lorenzo Cain. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hard hit ball to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Matt, I tell you what, the wind blowing out is such a psychological advantage for the hitter. But you really have to focus on what you're doing, because you know if you hit a ball and it catches into the right wind current, it could go out of the ballpark. So you really have to bring it back. Concentrate on, stay on the ball, don't overswing, stay within yourself, because you know now you don't have to supply as much power.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
In is Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Ready now, Mike Moustakas. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Well, Larry Bullard is a good umpire. It's pretty uncommon to see guys get too frustrated about his balls and strikes because it doesn't seem like he favors one location more than the other.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Max Kepler is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Brewers leave them loaded. We are still scoreless. Here's Big Aaron. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Grandal gathers. The throw down to first, 1 away.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Lorenzo Cain. Talk about go and get a baseball. Man, he's fun to watch, especially when he's playing in a spacious ballpark like Kansas City. Goes and gets everything. Again, another guy who got cut his sophomore year in high school from his baseball team. Come on, coach, put him in the game.
Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting sixth, catcher.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. After it is Yelich. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Starting the offensive production with a bang here. That's their first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving it out to the wall and over. He's into second with a ground rule double.
So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. And as we check the splits, not too surprising to see that his numbers are quite a bit better in the launching pad that is Yankee Stadium. He's set. Here it comes. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Fouled back. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Now in the box, Ryan Braun. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Braun awaiting the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1. Travis Shaw, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Again, he sends it out of play. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Settling in now, Travis Shaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Travis Shaw.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The high fastball is in there. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Turner has it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 9th, the shortstop.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a soft liner that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And Lorenzo Cain on deck loves to see that. It means he'll hit here as well. Ready for another chance? Lorenzo Cain 0 for 1 here in the early going. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1. Soft liner towards center. In there, a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Stepping in now, number 18.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping into the box, number 29. He'll take his first hacks here.
Third baseman, number 29.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Third inning, no score to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
1-2. Here it comes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
That's a nice piece of hitting. Read what the pitcher is doing to you in the at-bat. A pitch away, a pitch away, and then the third one away, and he takes that direction for the hit. Nice job.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Now batting, designated
riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up.
Leading off for the Brewers, right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Yelich.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Yasmani Grandal is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! Back-to-back homers.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 0-1. This is line to left. Stanton has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Digging in to try it again, Travis Shaw. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's in there for strike 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the score. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a hard liner towards short. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 33, Edwin Encarnacion.
Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but it gets foul. Now the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. After it is Yelich. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. In the air out to right. Yelich on the move. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Still down 3-0. Taylor Motter steps into the box.
Here in the fourth.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Motter.
Too low, 1-0.
All 1, no strikes.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A little bouncer. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Into the box now, number 18. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Usually he's pretty solid with the glove at third, but I think this time he just rushes a little bit because he wanted to start the double play. So instead of 2 outs, they get none, and we'll see if the guy on the mound can bail them out.
In is Christian Yelich as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swinging a looper to left. Stanton comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Yasmani Grandal. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They lead 0-0.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Stepping up now, number 29. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting. Center field.
Coming to the plate now, Cameron Maybin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. There, this one's for Moustakas at third. Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Shortstop.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 2 out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Mike Moustakas.
In there, and it's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Milwaukee. Left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Kepler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. There's a swing and a drive. Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Hold on!
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun, as he rips it on the ground to second. From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
The batter.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Mutter fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a flare out to left center. In comes Kepler. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Striding in once again, Taylor Motter. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Brandon McCarthy is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Pitching for New York, number 89, Brandon
drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
This is hit softly to third. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
In now, number 18, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Encarnacion is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. He flew out in his last at-bat. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Had the green light. 3-1. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Brewers strand 1, but they hold up. Digging in and looking for more, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich going back. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Number 40 gets the call from the bullpen. To pitch in relief. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And he misses again. 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
3-0 now.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
3-0 pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, number 29.
Ready for another shot now. Number 29. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he takes ball 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Here's Cameron Maybin now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So it may be too little too late. But digging in to try it again, Yasmani Grandal. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. Grounded back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. A quick out number one.
now batting,
Mike Moustakas will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw gets him, 2 down.
now batting,
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
The 0-1 pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. To short, hit hard. Turner gloves it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves one, but they lead it 4-1. Corey Knebel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he lays off for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time because you only got 6 outs to play with.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 18 is there for it. 2 gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there in the inning. Into the box, Travis Shaw. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Travis Shaw.
In there, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, number 35.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. He went down on strikes last time up. At the knees, strike one. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit.
That's a ball he worked on all day. I was out here early. He stayed with it and just shot it the other way. Beautiful execution of a game plan.
In now is Lorenzo Cain.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Judge will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready for another
18.
chance. Number 18. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Pitch it. Strike the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. None left for Milwaukee. Jeremy Jeffress comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's Big Aaron Judge. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Woohoo! Did you see that swing? He threw it right by him. I tell you what, this is the alpha male battle. I wouldn't be surprised to see another fastball right here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kepler going back on it. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Yankees are back in business. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. You think for him he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Edwin Encarnacion now as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. One and one now to Encarnacion. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Bases are empty here, nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Cain is under it. 1 out.
Now batting. Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here misses wide. 1-0. One 0 count. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Late that time for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. A 1 pitch on its way. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now. 41,900 strong on their feet here at Miller Park. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. Brandon Woodruff earns his